empathize. Empathizing is the first stage of the design thinking process. Design teams conduct research to get personal drafts of the user needs. Is it aside assumptions to obtain insights into the user's world by observing and consulting with users. This way, they can understand users' experiences, motivation, and problems. If you want to build up a product that's relevant to people, you need to put yourself in their shoes. Empathize with real people, leave your assumptions outside. Empathize is design thinking's first stage for a reason. It's the first step on the road to thoughtfully design products that prove the designers built with a compassionate eye for the users. Empathy is a natural occurring characteristic which people have in varying degrees. However, they can improve the ability to empathize as a soft skill. Anyone in a design team will have preconceived ideas about the many situations people find themselves in the users. It's unavoidable, you can't unlearn your life experience. Therefore, you should always adopt a beginner's mindset to be able to view and analyze situations with user objectives. Design thinking a non-linear process. Empathize is the first stage in design thinking process. To empathize is to research. So, you should constantly remind yourself to question everything you observe instead of judging. You should also listen to others open-mindedly rather than focusing on points to confirm the biases, because our biases will naturally creep into how we view the world and situations we consider. As designers or design thinkers, we must catch and overcome these before they distort our research. You must become fully objective before you can start to see through your users' eyes and interpret their viewpoints optionally. They are experts. You must understand the user's dimension of views and their feelings before you can work towards realizing them through your design. How to empathize to get the right insights? You have a range of options including observing real users, ask these questions to shift from concrete observation to abstract motivations. What? Do detailed observations. How? You analyze how users do things. Why? You make educated guesses about the user's emotions and motivations. Conducting photo and or video-based studies in users' natural environments or sessions with the design team or consultants. You record these users while they try to solve an issue you propose to resolve with the design. Now Sukas will continue.
Personal photo studios journal. You ask your user to record their own experience with approaching a problem. This may capture their pain points more accurately. Interviewing users. Your team used brainstorming to find the right question to ask in generally structured natural flow. Then you can directly ask user to insight in intimate setting where they can respond honestly to open-ended questions. Engaging with extreme users. You find the extreme cases with the user base to determine the greatest degree of users' needs, problems and problem-solving methods. You can then see a full scope of problem with topically non-extreme user might run into it. If you can satisfy to extreme user, you can satisfy with any users. Sharing inspiration story. Your team shares stories about what they have observed, so drawing meanings from this and not facing details. Body storming. You wear equipment to gain first-hand experience of users in their environment. Empathy map and customer's journey map. Users team should have at last one of this reference point to appreciate their users' perspectives. Personal to establish accurate portrait profile to users who will interact with your product. Whichever approaches you take, be aware of formulating solution at this stage. Aim to realistically envisions possible scenario where user experience problem. Empathize in such a key part of the design thinking. It is also privilege to user-centered designs and users experience UX design. where when you are designed to aim to remain aware of the user's realities and passionate about helping real people solve real problems, you will wrap precious insight which you can ultimately translate into the product your user will love.
Great.
Thank you.